What's up, guys? So today we're installing the new shocks that I purchased. I decided to go with QA1 since that's what I have in my truck as well, and man, I love those things. They are adjustable, they are awesome. I love them. So I decided to go with that on the Super C6. So we're gonna go ahead and install them. I got the full set. Got the front ones right here. Got the single adjustable knob. That's all I need. I don't need double adjusting. And the rears, same thing. Single adjustable, single adjustable. And so yeah, we're gonna put them on and see how it performs. See how it works out. And just in case you guys want to know, part number for the rear ones, it's here, SU-1341 for 97 through 13 Corvettes. So that's the rear one, and the front one is part number SU-1340, and the same thing, 97 through 13 C6s Corvettes. So that's the front one. All right, so the tools you're going to need for this job, it's going to be 1/2 inch for these two on top, 1/2 inch, and down here is 15/16, and for the nut I use the 15/16 wrench, or you could use the crescent just to hold back up. So about to go ahead and take this off now. Simple as that. Bam. Alright, so in order to remove it, what I did, I put a zip tie, compressed it since it's not so hard to compress, and slid it right off. Simple as that. So if you got zip ties, go ahead and do that. If not, you're gonna have to remove a little bit more of the suspension, or have someone else help you out, because it actually decompresses pretty fast. But it's out. Let me go ahead and put the new one in. All right, so in order to install the new one, I have to remove this piece right here. This piece is actual where it attaches to the car itself. So this nut is a 15 mil, and to hold back up, it's actual, I use a 1/4 mil, but you could use a crescent and it'll work just fine. And then you remove all these pieces off of here, take them off, and install them on the new one. All right, so what I did, I removed all this, and basically that's how it was. So I just removed the full thing. I'm actually gonna use these same parts. I mean, they're in good condition. It's a little worn, so, but I'm actually gonna use this. I'm gonna put it down here and just secure it pretty good. And I'll use the same bushings, and I'll use that stock one as well. And obviously you have to use a new nut. Secure it in place, nice and snug. This is actually going to be a 14 mil. It's nice and snug. You don't have to over tighten it. Alright, that's that. Alright, so I set it in place, and what I did, I took it back to the lowest setting so I could be able to decompress it, extend it, basically. Make sure this notch is towards this side. That's how it was when I took it off. So make sure that's that way. And I actually had to raise up the suspension, because the actual shock itself is a bit shorter than the OEM one. So I had to bring it up, and now about to secure it in place. All right, so it's on. Tightened it all up, nice and secured. I adjusted it already. It's a bit hard to get to the knob, but you can actually get to it through here, through the backside. So just in order to adjust your dampening. So that's that. Pretty simple. Let me run you guys through the front one. And then while I was installing it, the rain caught us, but that's not stopping us. That rain's not gonna stop us. So let me go ahead and finish up. All right, so for the front removal, it's gonna be a 15 up here, which you're gonna have to do by hand. I don't think you have access. I'll check up on top. I think I have access through the hood. And these bottom ones are 1/2 inch, so which I already removed. I was gonna start messing with that top one. So all right, so there is access through the top, but it's if you don't have the proper tools, it's a bit too tight. So I found that it was better through the bottom for me, but it took me a while, but it's finally off. So I'm gonna remove it, and same thing, I'm gonna compress it. And I actually removed it the same way, so I had enough space. It came out through here and then just came out. So I'm gonna leave the same little bushings on there, these right here, leave them on there, and go ahead and leave the same one up on top since they're in really good condition. See, so I'll be using these same ones, and just the nut that actually goes with this one. So go ahead and set this up here. And it was actually, I did have a quite a bit of trouble, but yeah, I got it. Nothing I can't handle. Let's see. So the new one, slide the new one in. There's no adapter up on top, just on the rear ones. So I'll go ahead and install it. And I went ahead and did the same thing with this one. I put that little metal washer down at the bottom. I kept the stock bushings, stock little metal washer up on top, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the nut that it came with for the shock. And I had to lift it up as well, since the shock is a bit too short, and it doesn't reach up there. And the setting, I left it in soft for the fact that I need to move it up and down in order to secure it in place. So let me go ahead and install these. All right, so that is secured, and the easiest way is to get it from down here, because the top it's too hard. So that's in. The actual dampening adjuster, it's pretty easy to get to put your setting. So it looks good too. I love these shocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the tire back on and set it down and see how it rides. Check it out. You guys stay tuned for future videos and all the little upgrades I do to my projects. See you soon.